The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
What is up, everybody? Sorry about that. We're having some technical difficulties. I'm your host, the Appalachian American. It's a good night to be here because we've got a lot to talk about. Joining me, as always, is my left-hand man, the author, David Applegate.
G'day, friends and fans. Welcome to another War Room. And trust me, it's war out there. But we're winning.
It's war. Hey, joining me is the channel dad, Brian Late. What's up?
Noch einmal.
Yeah, beans and diseases to you too. Hey, last but not least is Dr. Coffin Nails.
Good evening. Glad to be here in the flesh.
Hey, nice to see you, Doc.
Hey, man, I am working on what is going on with Rumble. This is ridiculous.
I'm having all sorts of issues with Rumble.
Stupid Rumble.
It's
all right, I want to remove. Yeah,
have you tried streaming on Kick yet?
I have not. No.
Kick.
Save changes. Come on. Where are you?
Kick.
It's a K-I-C-K. It's a little...
Kick is sort of like trying to be the replacement to Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
They got a lot of streams.
Does this Amazon still own Twitch?
I don't know. That's a good question. I think they keep it alive. Otherwise, it'd be dead at this point.
Yeah,
I don't think it makes any money.
No.
What, Twitch?
Mm-hmm.
Look, I saw a recent report that said if it wasn't for AWS and the government contracts, Amazon would be $6 billion in the hole because most of the projects fail or don't make money.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you look at Amazon Prime, they only have something like $20-30 million a month. That wouldn't even buy the AWS servers. You know?
Hey, we are live finally on Rumble. What is up, Rumble? Good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is for you. I don't know why I said that. But anyway, yeah, I'm just trying to get everything figured out. Apparently, there's two War Room episode 25 because we timed out. I set it up last night. And now,
too early.
Yeah, it's too early.
There must be a limit on how much.
It's 24 hours. You have 24 hours from the time you set up to go live.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So
what time did you send that email? That was like.
Yeah, it was last night. So I've got to delete. I want to delete that stream, and we'll have to figure it out. So oh well. Confirm. All right. We got some trending topics tonight. We're gonna be. Let me post that we are live on X. I'm just all over the place tonight.
Oh, Penny's already retweeted it.
Who?
Oh, about to go live. Okay. Penny. I don't know who Penny is.
Penny is somebody I believe who follows me and has retweeted the War Room often.
Yeah.
So
that's cool. Hey, Ernie, what's up, man? How are you? I see you in the chat.
Hey, Ernie.
What is up?
Bonjour, monsieur.
Ernie's my host from my old job. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
Doesn't know where Vern is.
Oh, Trump. because
So
Trump's
do we.
actually going viral right now. He's trending because he called out the governor of Maine or something along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty funny. So
What's Maine?
Hello,
What's Maine been
Governor.
up to?
apparently they are telling people that. Oh no, they didn't back the about the transgender stuff in sports, and now he's going after him.
Uh-oh.
They want the men to win everything. They hate women. It's all it. If you want men and women's sports, you hate women. That's all there is to it.
Channel Dad, look, they can't have an oppression narrative if it doesn't exist. So they have to create it.
Right. There you go.
Right. It's men oppressing women. Yet
and the
again.
most angry group in the world are women. So yes, they have to oppress women in order to create anger and conflict.
So we're
They
gonna
love the fact that women's groups are now at war with each other.
Uphold women by having penises in women's locker rooms.
Yeah, but it's created
That's really going to help.
Women, created a war between the women's group, because the women's group who want diversity who want the diversity money, I should say, are supporting it, while those who are self-funded or funded by outside forces, like those who were funded by J.K. Rowling, who is allegedly running out of money, right? She's been using her vast fortune to fund women's groups. That's why they bought her books, by the way. They didn't buy them to read them. They bought them because she promised to give them money. That's running out because people are going, and it was buying more. It cost the money we get. We could have self-funded.
What about J.K. Rowling?
Well, the allegation is that most of the people who bought it, she made a promise to feminist groups that she would fund them.
Right.
And they're buying her books in large numbers, but that's been running out. It's now fallen off the #1 bestseller list because groups aren't large volume purchases aren't being made anymore. The allegation is that they were done by feminist groups who she promised to support, but with her money running out down to something like 200 million or something, she's in a lot of trouble.
She's not supporting all the wokeness.
Yeah, that too.
And the mass
integration
and everything else.
Well, she's not supporting the trend movement.
How close do I have to sit to not be? It's like I'm either too bright or I'm red.
I won't go into that because we're still in the first 15 minutes. I want to get his thing struck.
Look, everybody has their day in the sun, but the problem is some get more attention than others. And J.K. Rowling was given over $1 billion in free advertising. You know, nobody else got that much, and nobody has gotten as much attention as she has. Nobody's been given a book deal anywhere near what she has, and the company even had to shut down its book division because they were losing money. So don't tell me she's a success because her book sold. They artificially manufactured popularity, and now they can't do it again.
Yeah. Well, the movies are what made that popular.
Well, they certainly helped. I mean, the books were big.
I mean, L. Ron Hubbard tried with his Battlefield Earth, and then he had a 10-part series that, you know, once it was found out that the Church of Scientology were buying all the copies.
Really?
Yeah. B. Dalton Books, I think it was. In other words, they stopped. You couldn't pre-order them anymore in mass quantities, and then the sales just dropped out.
I don't know about the book, but
look at all the movie, #1 books on Amazon.
Well, the movie was horrible.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
Yeah, quality does play a part in it, though. You imagine if Harry Potter was made poorly, right? Don't forget, they poured a lot into Harry Potter, so they made those movies with at least a half decent cast.
Right. I mean, they made the movies to make money. They didn't sell out, and now that they're trying to do and then I think the prequels didn't do nearly as well, right?
They didn't get off the ground. They've been struggling because they
as Dion would say, we're creatures fornic. We're creature. What did he say?
They were doing okay until they replaced. What's his
Johnny Depp?
Johnny Depp.
They try to replace him.
Johnny Depp
with Mads Mikkelsen. I mean, any momentum they had was they just crapped all over it with that.
Don't forget
those Amber Heard allegations.
Don't forget
they kicked him out of every movie.
Yeah, But
Was
don't
that
forget, those
wait a minute? Are
movies
you talking
cost
about the
twice as much, and
creature movies or
ticket
the?
sales
Yeah,
are
it's the
half
third
as-
one.
Oh,
Yeah,
They had a. They
I'm
had a
sorry, I didn't know
narrative.
he was in it. I know he was in the
He's in the
Pirates
second
movies.
one. He's
Mm.
played by a different person. The main bad guy is played by a different person in the first movie, and but that's just an illusion. And then he's played by Johnny Depp. I think maybe it's been a while since I watched all those. I watched them
Okay.
all.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
I
a
haven't
mess.
seen any of them. Harry
But
Potter.
Johnny
did, but-
Depp is definitely all in the second movie. And
Gotcha.
then they
But the problem
just straight up replace him with Mads Mikkelsen
Yeah.
or whatever that guy's name is in the third one.
They went back. They
And
went
that bombed
backwards.
because of that.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm just saying that if you look at the numbers, they're already in decline, right? The
Mhm.
movie tickets had already doubled in price during that
Yeah.
period.
Right.
The movies cost twice as much to make, and the CGI wasn't even as good as the first Harry Potter.
Right.
Well, that's almost a meme. Well, not almost a meme. It is a meme. People will even like the pirate movie. It's like the second or third one. They'll like this was 20 years ago,
Right.
CGI, and it still holds up. And then a modern movie with a $250 million budget looks like someone did it on their iPhone.
And frankly, those prequels to those Harry Potter prequels weren't really that good. I mean, they were okay.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
they
not
were-
even a huge
but the thing
fan
is,
of the original.
let's be honest, most of the Harry Potter movies were only okay. They wouldn't have sold if it wasn't.
Right.
It was front loaded. Okay. The first two movies had the most effort put into them. Then the
Oh, yeah.
stories didn't even stay consistent after that. They were just throwing shit at the wall and hoping it would stick. And by the
Well,
eighth
they
one,
did that with the
they
vampire
stopped.
movies the same way.
Yeah.
They even swapped actresses.
The vampire
this
movie's
reason.
another one where the first one was really great. And then the
Which
second
vampire
one,
movie are you talking about?
The ones that
you talking about the Anne Rice or the interview, which was Interview
No,
with Vampire?
no,
or Twilight?
the Twilight movies.
Oh,
Yeah,
the-
they were
okay,
front loaded. The first,
Yeah.
Oh, those
the
are
first
horrible.
one was
I
really
hate
great,
those.
but then on the third one they had a 70%. They had a huge audience.
Oh
drop.
yeah. I mean, the
Those
first one
movies
was pretty
ruined
good,
vampires.
but it just went.
Yeah.
They just ruined vampires for me. I'm sorry.
And it was it 50 Shades of Grey was that the
That
was it the
started out as
50
a
Shades
fan
of Grey.
fiction of Twilight. Yes,
Right,
started as a
right,
fanfic of Twilight.
Yeah. 50 Shades of Grey was one of those weird ones because I don't believe the book sold anywhere as popular as they claimed. This was another manufactured audience. But for those who actually read the novel, they were physically laughing how ridiculous some of the lines were.
yeah.
Mhm.
And they did a live reading of 50 Shades of Grey.
Why are we talking about 50 Shades of Grey?
Because we're talking
Because it
about
just
how
follows along, man.
manufactured-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
It
sorry,
got
I'm zoning
sidetracked.
out. I was reading
Manufactured
about
popularity.
I was reading about how that there's a list of people sitting on Pam Bundy's desk right now, associated with Epstein and P. Diddy.
I thought we were doing the
And a
watch
very
along with
big
50
overlap
Shades
in
tonight.
Hollywood.
Absolutely, I'm not
watch-along.
watching 50 Shades of Grey. That is the stupidest movie I've ever seen in my life. This whole stupid concept.
We're doing all
But yeah,
three movies, right?
No,
there
absolutely
three of
not.
those?
Pam Bundy.
Yeah, that's
Pam
something we
Bundy's-
haven't done in a long time is a watch party.
That's because
There you go.
everybody kept getting out of sync, and it took forever to get everybody synced up. Brian Lade,
What?
you took
No,
you-
no, it's true. The millisecond gap seems to be
Yeah, it was
very
annoying.
evident very quickly.
and then
in
some people
movies.
wouldn't listen. Some people wouldn't have like earbuds in, so you'd hear the movie, and then I'd get struck, and they would take the whole thing
Oh,
down.
I don't remember
Wow.
I don't remember when. I mean, I
It was
remember doing.
Batman. It was Batman '66, and
I don't
okay.
remember
Oh,
that.
I don't remember that
what's
at
his
all.
name?
Yeah.
What's his name with the crow's nest?
Just
Jesse
can't get
Miller.
rid of a bomb anymore. these
Jesse
days.
Miller didn't use earbuds, and you could hear the entire movie.
What's the
I don't
name
know
of that?
who's Jesse Miller.
Was that his name?
Mhm.
The crow's nest. He was one of the people Adam brought.
Oh,
I wasn't there for that. The last one I remember doing was on the fan cast, or maybe the fan cast with Kung Fu Hustle.
You
Oh,
do
shoot,
a watch
I didn't do
along
that
of
one.
50 Shades. I'm going to need to go out and buy a lot more alcohol.
You're off the channel
gotta
if we're gonna do that.
No. Look, I'm not knocking the
Pardon
fact
me.
that she wrote a book that got mildly popular. I'm just mocking the fact that it was all artificial popularity, and that most women who raced out to buy that book only did so because they were told to.
I don't care. Why are we even
Seth
talking about
doesn't
that
care.
book?
Because we're talking about manufactured
Seth wants
popularity.
to talk about.
But I'm
his book
talking about
possessed.
Epstein client
Epstein?
Go
list.
ahead.
Epstein
Who
client list
cares
is
about
not
50
coming out.
Shades of Grey?
Until it comes
Nobody
out.
cares.
Nobody cares about Epstein's list until it comes out. Because
Are you
Seth-
kidding me? It's going ballistic right now.
Seth
it
literally
coming out,
could not
though?
care less.
It's way more relevant than 50 Shades of Grey.
Okay, I'm saying okay. You don't have to keep going on about
Come
it.
on, share it. Let's see it.
Is it coming
No,
out?
it's
or
not
what?
out. They're just talking about it. It's on her desk. Like there is a list
Okay.
of people that's sitting on her desk right at this
Good.
moment, right now.
What's the delay?
All right. Well, call me when the perp walks start.
Well, this
Yeah.
was released an hour ago,
Now
apparently.
you got to remember, a lot of those people are victims of as much as
Right.
perps, right? They're
Yeah, don't
blackmail
forget, a
victims.
lot of those. Look, there's 3 planes, right? Epstein operated at least 3 planes we know of. He operated one between Florida and New York, which he got a lot of rich people to ride on at a time when nobody knew who Epstein was.
Right.
There's also a private flight that he had that only has +1, +1, +1 all over it. There's very few names on that list. But there's also the international flights to Africa, which again we don't know what was going on there. So, until they release all the information, because you have only half the what do you call it? The court case in Florida, the is it court deposition? The statements made before court. You do the interview, the court interview people. I think it's called taking deposition. Only half those tapes have been released.
Well,
and
then you
Bill
got
Clinton's
the Wiener laptop, which had a lot of crappy
in it
stuff
too.
on it.
That had so much stuff it made every officer that touched it
Ill.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Some of them, and then some of them had accidents.
Yeah,
allegedly.
they had all kinds of accidents.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Although apparently, what did my wife send me? Speaking of, hold on, let me find there's something about Anthony Bourdain that's come to light too, which I know he didn't commit suicide. Oh, with Adam Schiff.
Yeah.
Apparently he's a witness to Adam Schiff porking some 11-year-old African boy while he was high on meth and the kid died. That's why Anthony decided to unlive himself.
Whoa.
In Minecraft.
Yeah.
Right.
Meanwhile, Democrats just run around with blinders on saying it's all false, folks. It's all false allegations. It's Fox News talking points. So this is why nothing ever gets done, because half the jury pool in this country, in every country, is just so politically biased. They don't. I mean, plus the police.
Well, it's my team. It can't possibly be true if it's my team.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's Republicans too. But I'm saying half the country.
No, that's why I said my team. If it's my team, they can't. Right.
Yeah.
As long as you're on a team, you're part of the problem.
Yeah.
If you're not on Team Humanity or Team Freedom, yeah.
But
although there's a lot of
Republican
voters that are over the establishment Republicans, so there aren't a whole lot of people that are sad Mitch McConnell wants to retire. I thought he did already, but
he only announced.
They'll have to carry his corpse.
Only announced.
I want them to put him and Nancy Pelosi together in some rest home and lock them in a room.
I'm reading the witness thing about Bourdain was the witness.
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, I don't even know if we can share that on YouTube.
That is insane. I'll share it on X if you guys follow our X, the men's room 13.
Yeah.
You'll be able to see it. I just reposted it. That is insanity. Dude.
Yep.
And I was just talking about manufacturing popularity, because this is what the media does. They build and manufacture consent. They tell you what's popular or who's innocent or who's guilty before any trial.
Yeah. Well, look at how many times they put people in front of us, and you will like that. It's like it's nowadays when I start seeing the same thing coming, same artist or some movie. It's like, why do they want me to?
Yeah, why do they want me to watch remake number 642?
Yeah.
Very cynical now.
Bebop.
Is he bebopping or am I?
Yeah, he is. He's
okay. Labe's like,
he's halfway through, and then there's like,
what's going on?
Look. Oh,
yeah, there he is.
Glitched out.
He glitched.
Did I freeze?
Yes, you did. Hard.
Yeah, everything froze. I mean, I couldn't even move my mouse for like 10 seconds. I don't know what the heck that was.
Oh.
No, you were saying about the manufacturing consent, how they put up a artist.
Yeah.
And it's always to distract from something they don't want you to look at.
Yeah, well, it's like all the UFOs in New Jersey. Trump was becoming too popular. Things were going the wrong way. And, oh, look, there's lights.
Remember the lights over Phoenix that turned out to be drones? None of the, of course, the UFO groups say, that's just what they want you to think, And now, printing on X earlier was something about UFOs. It turns out that a lot of these UFO groups and white supremacist groups, by the way, were all run by the FBI.
Yeah, well, and I don't know which lights. I mean, I remember lights over Phoenix back in the 90s. It turned out to be flares and a bunch of other crap. And then there was something, some guy had a balloon thing that he actually dragged around by truck because someone someone mapped out one of the routes it took, and that route there was no overhanging traffic lights or power lines, and somebody figured out that, and of course that was 25-30 years ago. But
I remember when debunking groups used to go out and they'd take photos and they'd show you that a lot of them originate from over the horizon, but rising from, they'd have stringers and they'd call out, and they'd have cameras come on the early days of YouTube and show you these lights were rising high and fast out of Area 51.
Yeah. Well, I remember one on one of the various, there were multiple different things I think it was in Phoenix, but I remember someone superimposed, so they lightened it up. Yeah. There was a mountain range, and there we saw these lights kind of floating down. They looked like they were in formation. And as it would drop behind that mountain range, it looked like they went out. And it turned out they were flares being dropped by A-10s. They were doing some kind of military exercise out that way. They did something, and then people were like, "Oh my God, UFOs!" And it was just stupid flares, because they were the flares that they're dropped by parachutes. So they went real slowly, and they were in formation when they did it. Yeah. But quite often with these things, there's like 19 different things going on at once, right?
Yeah. So
if you say, "Oh, they're all blah blah blah," no. They're all not blah, blah, blah. They're that, and they're this, and they're that, and there's something else, and everything else.
But as for that 1% that nobody can explain,
that might be something. I don't know.
That might be a phenomenon that we have yet to explain, and we cannot explain everything. I mean,
yeah, and I don't think they're necessarily aliens. It could easily be time travelers. It could be a bend in the space-time continuum. We're looking 200 years in the future. It's like ghosts, Yeah. Or it's like, Gettysburg, people see, Union soldiers walk across roads at night. It's like the amount of emotional energy that's there. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a rip in the fabric of space and time, and we glimpse things. Anyway.
Or
the Coffin Nails, he's still here.
Yeah,
I'm here.
Still here.
All right, man.
I'm trying to find what did you send on Twitter, and where is it? I had to go.
It was just on our
group on Twitter.
I mean, I just shared. Are you talking about the Adam Schiff thing?
Oh yeah,
I believe so.
Okay.
Just
Okay,
go to
I know
my
where
my X page and you'll
Okay.
see it was just a repost. Now I did share something over on to our group chat that's got music I can't play. It was just a funny meme kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
Well, Kash Patel got confirmed, and so far he hasn't done. So far, the only thing he's announced that I know of is, and you can correct me if he's done anything else, is relocation of 1,500 agents from management positions to field management positions.
Get them out of the office, make them do their work.
Yeah.
You're going to
But
do
so
your
far,
job.
he hasn't announced the invest. He said he was going after the 5,000 agents that were tasked to undercover work on J6, but technically you shouldn't go after the agents, only the managers who gave the orders.
Right. Yeah. Go after the head of the snake, not the tail.
Yeah. And I think he's realized he can't go after the head because he quit. Comey. Well, Comey technically broke the law, so he could be forced to. FBI is one of those weird ones. Most appointments are political for the term of the president, but the FBI is 10 years. Comey was fired at the 7-year mark, but he broke the law in order to be fired so that he couldn't be punished legally, which is weird. I've never known a law in my life that terminates with your job. If you broke the law, just because you quit doesn't mean you're no longer subject to the law.
Yeah.
But according to the FBI rulebook, if you break the FBI rules, when you are terminated for any reason, you can no longer be punished for breaking the FBI rules, even though they're technically laws that you broke.
Maybe they'll go after him civilly then.
Yeah.
Emotional damage that he caused while he was breaking the rules or something.
Well,
because he did say criminally or civilly, and there was an interview where he said that they were going to go after people criminally or civilly.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what's, and granted, maybe he's got to build it, right? He doesn't have all the things day one. He's got to find all the pieces.
Build a case, yeah. Build a case, yeah. That's another thing. People are impatient. It's only day 31, isn't it?
Oh, of Trump?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
I hate all these people who want instant results. I mean, come on. He only has half the picture coming in, you know?
Yeah.
And there are going to be cases that are going to be settled out of court without people being satisfied. People aren't going to be satisfied with the Epstein list, okay? Because there's going to be no prosecutions. Because just because you rode on a plane 27 times the island doesn't mean you broke any laws.
Yeah. Right. And considering how many, they were looking for people they could blackmail.
Yes.
And then they also had the cover of a real party, right? So there's going to be a lot of people who flew. They were at a party.
There are hundreds of cases that were already settled out of court, which means they can't be reopened.
They didn't participate in anything but maybe they drank too much, right? And that's it.
Yeah. I'm just saying there are over 100 cases that were settled out of court, so all those stay closed.
Yeah.
There's only 6 open cases that I know of, and those are allegedly going to be settled, like the Virginia Guthrie case. Apparently, Clintons have settled. But because he died, there are 6 open cases that may never be closed until the alleged how long does an FBI keep a case open? I think forever, don't they?
Well, I think it depends on the statute of limitations of the laws you broke. Like murder, for instance, there is no statute of limitation, but then theft and other things, there's different things. Well, first degree murder, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
it's like the St. Valentine's Massacre. We know the mafia paid corrupt police officers to roll out some low-level thugs and kill them in order to send the message that this was mob town now. No more free agents.
Yeah.
So what do you think Cash Patel's going to do once he gets into FBI?
He is an FBI. He's been there 2 hours. The first thing he did was to reassign 1,500 personnel back to management positions in field offices.
Right. Well,
right now they're having high-level meetings in the FBI building about
That was my mistake.
about management.
Oh, did you pop in and out? I heard
restructuring.
Yeah, it was your mistake, Dr. Coffin. Now.
Yeah,
I
pressed the wrong button.
I'm just kidding.
I don't think he's announced anything.
I do
else
that
since.
with Microsoft Teams at work when I'm sharing. I sometimes accidentally, instead of stop sharing, there's a huge red, stop sharing and leave are right next to each other.
You
Leave
go right close to it and accidentally you just shift over and hit the X.
Right. And, where'd everybody go? Yeah. Well, you said Trump was trending. Why is Trump trending?
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. I mean, like I've seen that he's trending, but I don't know why.
I have you on this screen and my camera's over here, so maybe I should stare at my camera.
Yeah.
Oh,
my screen is underneath my camera, so I'm looking at you, and I'm like in the kind of right there's the difference. Looking at
two Republicans voted against Kash Patel. Susan Collins was one of them.
Main's trending because Trump called them out like all over wherever they were talking about.
Oh, that's right. You did talk about the women in sports. That got us on 6 other topics.
Yeah,
Trump is trending because he went
somehow we got back into 50 Shades of Grey because women
back to that again. Come on, move on.
Women. Well, either you oppress them by beating them in their own sports, or you put them in a burqa. That's pretty much
SmackDown's trending #1, and I can't even watch it right now because I'm talking to you fellas.
What, WWE or F or Q or whatever they're...
Yeah, WWE. I've been liking it. It's not bad. The kids enjoy it. It's great.
Well, Trump is trending because they're having a hissy fit. They went and played golf. And pointed out that Biden only played golf 9 times in his presidency. Yeah, but he also took 500 and something nap days. So.
Yeah, but he was also retarded, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, how many days was he sitting on a beach, in Delaware?
2 weeks in Delaware every second month.
He was sitting on that beach going...
Yeah, look, the media, most of the stuff trending on the media right now is rage bait, but there is one concerning thing is China has now officially the largest navy in the world, and they plan to double it by 2025 by the end of the year, which is weird, but they're still building ships. Most of them, of course, are the size of a cutter,
PT boat.
Ships, take 6 weeks to build one, and they got over 100 docks operating day in, day out, 24 hours a day.
Are they building them out of concrete like we did in World War II, the Liberty ships?
No, these are aluminum pressed. They're the size of a cutter. They've got 4-man crews with 4 missiles.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, one
grenade launcher would take them out.
One exoset would sink 2 of them probably.
Yeah, they cost less than the missile to sink them.
Right.
But the problem is the numbers they're building. They're building them in sheer numbers, over 100 every 6 weeks.
Yeah.
It's not. And look, you got to remember, the Sherman tank on its own was a piece of shit, but hundreds of them took out the Nazi tanks because the Nazis took 428 days to produce one tank. America was pumping them out by the hundreds every day.
Yeah. Well, I mean, one Tiger shell would go through 3 Shermans, but while you're blowing those up, 5 go around behind you. And
overwhelm you with numbers. Yeah.
Yeah.
People forget you lost a lot of people in World War II, and you didn't win. That was the Russians.
Hey, have you guys heard anything about this? James O'Keefe leaked a phone call with the LA mayor, Karen Bass.
No.
All right, so there's a post 5 hours ago. LA Mayor Karen Bass preemptively defended Ghana trip despite local catastrophe. I'm missing 2 work days, quote unquote. That's it. Dropped cryptic warning days before LA fires. Apparently, there's something here. Well, let's just play it. Hang on. It's
because I saw a headline about something about the mayor saying the LA fire department didn't tell them about the danger or something. Didn't tell her.
right.
And that was a lie.
Oh.
In terms of my trip, just so you know, I'm missing 2 work days. That's it. And if President Biden extends me an invitation, I took it. And hopefully you can read in between the lines. But I would just appreciate and it's hard for me to tell you this, but hold tight. You will understand soon.
That's weird.
A leaked phone call from January 4th reveals Mayor Karen Bass defending her controversial trip to Ghana while dropping a cryptic warning just days before the devastating LA fires ignited.
She said, just wait.
Yeah. Karen Bass admitted to addressing the growing safety issues of MacArthur Park. It's not whatever. Wait, I hit the wrong button.
Very dangerous, and I would never do. I will take the criticism before I do a publicity stunt. And frankly, a press conference at this point in time would just be publicity.
I think
the
neighbors, the property owners,
yeah,
and the residents. I mean, 41,000 people live within a square mile here.
Yeah.
2 families share a 1-bedroom apartment.
But they want to hear that something is going to be done.
They want to know it's
And
recognized. But they
and
want to know
when.
it's recognized.
Exactly. But if I have a choice between that and compromising something, I just have to go along with it. It's not my area of expertise. I want to make sure that you are safe. And hopefully you can read in between the lines. But I would just appreciate and it's hard for me to tell you this, but hold tight. You will understand soon.
Safe. You'll be safe. You'll understand soon. That sounds like the Bob Boss. Read between the lines. I'll take care of you.
I wonder if they told her something was going to happen, but she didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, nobody's going to know that gigantic space lasers are going to come down and shoot everything that's not blue.
No, plausible deniability. You don't tell the people. You don't tell the figureheads anything.
Yeah, I'm just going to paint everything blue.
You can't trust. Yeah. No, you can't trust someone like Karen Bass not to keep a secret. Okay, you keep most of the figureheads in the dark.
Yeah, they told her go to Guyana. Something's going to happen, but
don't worry, we'll get you covered.
Yeah, and I have seen. I don't know about blue, but I have seen.
It's
more
very,
pictures.
it's very simple. You just mark your door with the blood of a sacrificial lamb, and they'll patch it over.
Exactly.
There you go. I have seen pictures where the house is burnt and all the trees around it don't even look like anything's happened.
Mm-hmm.
But they blame it on fire jumping because fire can jump.
Oh yeah, I know, but
no. Here's the thing. I've seen fire jumping happen, but also you go to the trees and you'll see the melted leaves, which you don't see.
Hey, can we take a minute? Can we take a minute to do something funny?
No,
absolutely.
All right, check this out,
friends. Today we're talking about something super cool called pronouns.
Not interested, sir. Anyways, here's how to tell if you're silent.
I'm a trans man and I'm gay and I have.
So you're straight. Anyways, watch me put it down like this. The design is very human.
So I got referred today at the pharmacy, and
sir, here's how to tell if your LED sign is cheap, sir.
You're a fake ally, you're a fake liberal, you're a hypocrite, and I feel sorry for your trans friends. I feel sorry for your trans friends.
I don't have any trans friends. Anyways, here's how to tell if your LED sign is cheap.
Mommy, what's a girl? Mommy, what's a boy? What makes somebody a girl? What makes somebody a boy? Baby, I'm a they them.
Somebody failed high school biology.
You're a boy. Anyways, here's how to tell.
He didn't.
My pronouns aren't preferred. They are mandatory.
Anyways, if you don't know how to take a business.
Fried chicken.
Not interested. What's up, homie? I'm Tony. If you want to start a business on a budget, make sure you go to the Source Factory.
Many people ask me, how do you use they, them pronouns for a singular person?
Anyways, if you want to order,
I love it when he's speechless. Like, yeah, whatever.
I got my
weirdo.
I asked my surgeon to leave the bag.
anyways, here's how to tell if your sign is cheap.
You have to get the,
Does he ever tell us how to
Southwest.
see if the sign is cheap?
What's up, homie? Hope you never change. Come check out our perfect marquee letter.
I want to talk to the kid.
I think he does. I don't
Anyways,
know.
if you want to order signs for your franchise stores, make sure you buy from a responsible sign company.
You walk into your new classroom to meet your teacher and you see me. What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
I'm homeschooling. Anyways, if you
I'm homeschooling.
make sure you buy from a responsible sign company.
That's hysterical.
Oh my God! Put the link to that guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a sign even though I don't have a
I want
business.
to show the
just
people at
because.
work.
I'm reposting. Hold on. What is it?
I've seen
Sun?
I've seen similar ones to that before, but that guy's the best I've seen so far.
LC Signs. Yeah, that's what it is. Custom made, manufactured direct.
Yeah.
LCsigns.com. Go see our friends at LCsigns.com. If you use Men's Room 30 in the links in the coupon
Nothing will
code when
happen.
checking out, you get 0% off because we're not sponsored. But yeah, there it is. LC Signs, custom building design. That's great. That is great.
First, that over 1.4 million views.
So you're straight.
Clever.
So you're straight. Okay. She's like, I'm a gay man. It's like, so you're straight.
The most viral man on the internet for a month. Holy cow.
A gay trans man. I know it. Yeah.
I think it's what he said. You're like, oh.
He's actually trended. He's actually trended at least once every day for the last month, according to the post.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how I ought to do my beer reviews.
That would be hysterical. That'd be some
wanna be
funny
straight?
editing.
You want hair on your nuts? Drink this.
Let's see. Wait a minute, I got a can here. Oh, so you're straight. Anyway, in the hops and the fruitiness. Oh, speaking of fruitiness. Okay, this isn't as fruity as that, but
No, it's fruity as Bud Light.
But if you want fruitiness and not put lipstick, yeah, I'll have to think about how to do something like that. That ought to be funny.
Well, anyway, the health, all the health side, you know how they break all the trending down into different topics now? All the health topics are about the so-called new C variant. The virus of unspecified origin is
the bird flu that's going to kill us all.
Trend again. Yeah, they're trying to make it trend again.
Oh,
They're
on
mass
Facebook,
posting
I
about
can't hardly even stand and look at Facebook anymore. It's like
A dozen eggs, $6.50 at the Dollar General.
Dude, so I'm thinking about
Whoa.
upping my egg prices, man, because like there's a lot of people that's wanting eggs, and I found out somebody that's buying my eggs is selling them to their friends.
Oh,
So,
And so I'm like,
that's-
well, I'm the one
yeah.
that's upping my prices.
well, guess what? You better up your prices there. They're taking advantage.
That's what I'm
of it.
thinking.
I would.
Yeah. Might
I don't
as
have
well.
enough to sell.
Supply and demand. That's how it works.
You know, we were getting more
yeah.
eggs, and then it got cold again.
yeah.
Yeah, they were doing really well. I had like 94 eggs the other day.
Gee whiz.
And
Woo!
yeah, and,
Ooh,
yeah,
jeez.
and now I'm like nothing.
Yeah,
How
be careful.
many birds you got?
19.
I'd like to
94.
do that.
Go
but
in cycles.
unfortunately,
That'd be like
Yeah.
5 days worth, wouldn't it?
Fortunately, I'm not
Yeah, it
zoned
was
where
a
I'm at.
boost. We didn't
There's
check it
no
for
way
a
I
while.
could do that.
You got to be careful. They chickens go in laying cycles. They'll have a few days off every month.
Yeah,
And yeah.
And you don't have a rooster, right?
I do. I have one. I've got
Okay.
18 egg layers and one rooster.
Mm.
I had
I
a
don't know,
duck.
but I don't know the ratio. So you got to be careful with the ratio too, because them boys, they'll take days off too, because they got to put it into cold water and rest.
You had a duck. You don't have a duck anymore?
Yeah, dude, we had to get so like ducks are very disgusting, and they're hard to keep clean.
Oh,
yeah, ducks,
And
man,
they're prone
they
to
liquefy
they're
it.
prone to like eye infections and stuff when they're
wow.
when they're in a coop with like a bunch of chickens.
Huh. Okay.
So there's a my duck kept sitting underneath the chickens, and like all night long they would just poop on her, and so she kept getting eye infections. And we gave her to the neighbor. I can hear her quacking every once in a while.
Okay. Running you, it's still alive. Yeah.
Do they have a pond or
no? But I mean, I think they got her. I think they got her a little pool.
Oh, okay.
We had a pool for her, but the chickens kept getting in there and pooping in it, and just making it dirty. So.
Yeah, anything they can hop on, they'll hop on it and poop. They'll knock it over and poop on it.
Yeah, they're gross.
The territory, man, they poop.
Yeah.
So, what's the deal with Elon showing up with a big old chainsaw? What's up with that?
Cutting the government. And the guy from what was that? Was it Argentina? Where was that guy that was?
Argentina. Yep.
Yeah.
What about it?
Well, he showed up with a chainsaw and gave it to Elon at CPAC, I think it was.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. Elon Musk did show up. People forget Elon Musk showed up the first day of Doge with a sink. Remember, just the same way he showed up at Twitter.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because he was like, "Let that sink in."
Right.
Yeah.
That's sink in.
Yep.
Well. He also reminded people a few hours ago that he's not the one doing the cuts. He's only making the
Enemy Night's
recommendations.
here, and he didn't even say hello. He's just sitting in the back. Lape wasn't paying attention. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up? I had some internet. I've been plagued by internet issues for the last 40.
That's been like crazy lately. Internet's been nuts.
Yes, on my. But luckily though, I
It's the
overheard
government trying to shut you up, man.
Oh, they hate they hate me, but
they hate us because they ain't us.
Come
on, man.
My friend, a friend of mine is looking into it because I overheard him and my roommate talking about it. So they're gonna look for a way to boost it so that way stability works a bit better. Because yeah, it seems like YouTube and everything just hates me. They hate the fact I'm streaming so many different games and having too much fun, while at the same time building up my channel and having.
What the hell are you talking about? What is going on?
I missed you guys.
Hey, dog. Hey, last week was Valentine's Day, my birthday, and we had a good time. We hung out. Hey, thanks. Ain't yours coming up soon, Anime?
Next Friday.
So
I will be going live again for the annual birthday bash. So it'll be
Nice.
a lot of fun. It'll be my 33rd birthday, not my 32nd.
Yeah, hey, you get that squared away. Hey, what's your plans for next Friday night? You gonna go live on your channel?
Yes, I'm gonna go live on my channel. I work that day, but I'm gonna go live on my channel. So I'm gonna have fun.
We should multi-stream. Like we should all join in on both to where it's we'll just take a few seconds, come over and say hey, yada yada yada, whatever, and then we separate, and let you get back to doing your thing.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty cool.
We'll pay you a visit.
Yeah, we'll pay you a visit.
You guys are always invited. I know you have your show to do there. I know you do, but always welcomed.
I like help. I like being with other people and like just doing that kind of stuff because
this is the kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Now, hold on a second.
Hold on a second here, folks.
doing things for people. That's just
that guy just says bullshit.
All right, Lape, get off my soundboard now. Lape hits a button, and I'm sitting here like,
guess what, motherfucker?
I should probably censor that out.
Yeah.
I have Negan going, what the I also have
Look at that booty on AOC. That's my favorite big booty Latina.
You never seen that before? It's Alex Stein.
Oh my god!
Yeah, she's going crazy
the
now.
Sad life, the sad life of that man. If you think your life is bad, just be grateful you're not that guy.
Look at that booty on AOC. That's my favorite big booty Latina.
Oh my god!
He's trolling it. He's trolling.
Oh, dude, it's so funny. It's so funny because she's so bad.
Because she actually was enjoying that till she found out he was a troll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
now he'd probably be tackled by.
Jesus Christ, she can't even learn to take a compliment. That's a bad woman right there. She doesn't know how to take a compliment.
Well, not from a straight man.
Oh, I'm tired.
Yeah, how far a drive is it for you to Richmond? 3.
It was a 14-hour day.
Yeah.
So like we left out of here, went straight there, had a little bit of a meeting, met up with some of the team because we got another office in Richmond.
Yeah.
Then we headed up to Fredericksburg to a pretty big inspection that they needed a hand with. So.
Oh, you want to talk about meetings? How about an all-day meeting where lunch is provided, which means you don't get to leave.
What kind of lunch, though? That's the thing.
Yeah, the lunch makes the meeting.
That's
it was a taco, and it's the same taco they always bring in. It's the same beans and the same beef and the same chicken.
So by like 2:30, you guys are like farting it up in the conference room.
It's more like you're simultaneously constipated and feel like you got to go to the bathroom at the same time. Horrible.
Those are times I don't miss being in the office.
No.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Nah, dude. Yeah. No, bruh. I don't think I could do all that. I'm glad. Nah, so I mean, realistically, we got down to our Richmond office at like almost 8:00 this morning. And it was like, I mean, we were cooking. I'd say we were, because we left at like 4:30, got down there at 7:45. And then we had a literal meeting that didn't even have to take place. Of course, but that's what most meetings are.
Yeah, I hate meetings like that. And 5 minutes in, you realize this could have been an email and 2 phone calls.
Exactly. We could have, dude. I'm telling you, by the time that this meeting took place, we literally could have been on the first job site. Like it was that far away. Yeah, I was like, bro, this is stupid.
The good news is next week or in just a few days, I get to travel 200 miles north to investigate a possible sinkhole.
Oh, wow.
That means you're gay.
Not that kind of sinkhole.
I bet you are.
I'm going to come.
I thought you worked in the morgue.
Well, that's on my off days. I do that for free.
Okay.
I'm in research and development.
Okay.
But I do have to drive one of those things with a giant snow plow on them when it snows.
That's actually pretty cool.
They make us all go out for that.
That's awesome. Do you have to have a special license for that?
Engineers and the upper management. Yeah, I have a B license.
Oh wow, okay.
I can now drive anything except an 18-wheeler I can drive anything up to 13 tons that doesn't have more than 2 axles or more than 3 axles.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's exciting.
Yeah, it sure is.
That slowed the show down. Sorry about that.
No, dude, I'm running out of steam, man. Like I am dying over here.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, explore. Let's look at what's trending. SmackDown is still number 1. Knicks is number 2. It's sports. For all you people that don't know, I don't know what it is. Drag racing. I don't know if it's actual cars or men dressed up like women.
Or RuPaul's Drag Racing.
I'm afraid to click it for what my algorithm may be. Oh, it is. It's not. It's not Cars. It's not Cars. Oh, it's not Cars. Oh God, help me. Oh, Maine is number 4 because Trump. That's pretty funny. OP Live. That on Patrol Live. That's pretty cool. That show's on Reels or something. I don't know where it's at. It's like a streaming service. Oh, I can't believe it. Ugh, saw that. That was gross. Let's see. There's really nothing that's serious right now. Which crazy because like this whole week I keep getting posted updates. Like when I'm with somebody like in the truck, I can't listen to like the normal news and stuff that I like to listen to. And so I'm behind. I don't really know what's going on. David posted something in a private chat. We're talking about health news. New CV-19 variant. HKU5 detected in China.
Oh,
Could be the
wonderful.
next. I'm sure that pokey poke won't work either. But
We've been down that road before.
yeah,
like I said, they're trying to manufacture yet another.
It's that
Well, they
it's that
manufactured the
same-
run on eggs just like they did toilet paper. So
Yeah.
let's go.
Hey
Well-
man, that's working out for me.
The run on eggs, it helps when 100,000 eggs are hijacked. It started with actually an interesting story about a truck hijacking where there was allegedly a shortage in one city of eggs. So somebody stole a shipment of 100,000 eggs and shipped them. And that created a panic. And then they had a couple of farms burned down. I'm sure it was just a coincidence.
Oh yeah, well the Biden administration killed 100 million chickens over the last 4 years.
And then and then we had the alleged bird flu panic. And they didn't just kill chickens, they killed ducks and cats.
Yeah, like every day on Facebook, I see some other strain. Oh, this has gone into cows, and now it's seen in geese, and now it's seen in deer, and now it's in deer ticks. That's the last thing I saw. It was ticks they were claiming had the bird flu, and I'm like, you people are making this up.
Pigs
as
can
you go
absorb blood. Of course, you're going to get the blood of whatever.
But it shows how desperate they are. It really shows. They
Yeah,
know.
hey, this
they
is headed
know. They
Yeah.
know. That the alternative media is dominating. Like me.
Oh boy.
This just popped
Don't
up.
forget. They
Oh,
Jim Carrey. No.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Wait,
can't read that.
Hold on.
I got to get this full screen somehow. Hold on.
Hold on.
We knew about that. We knew about some of these already.
Yeah, some of these I knew.
Goldberg's
Let's see.
actually a surprise.
You got to remember,
Save it
it's
here.
just
I'm
been
gonna upload it.
passengers.
Where'd you get that
Hold up.
from?
Doesn't mean they were
It
diddling
just
kids.
popped up. It just popped up. This is huge. If it's real, add an overlay. Let's see if I can add this as an overlay, and I'll just bring it up over top of everybody, and maybe that'll be bigger. Can you read that now?
Oprah we knew about.
Okay.
RFK's made new friends.
Anderson Cooper,
Yeah,
Barack
we knew,
Adam Perry Lang, Akon, Al Gore, Alan Dershowitz, Albert Pinto, Alec Baldwin.
So what do the
Alina-
red boxes mean?
I'm guessing celebrities.
No,
Oh,
because
Pete
Ben
Democrats.
Affleck doesn't. Angelina Jolie. Maybe
I
these
don't
are
know.
repeat offenders. I don't know.
I'm guessing
Well, Tom-
the boxes are
well,
for
see,
the people
during
that will actually
COVID,
recognize.
There was a thing with Tom
Oprah.
Hanks.
Somebody's missing. Somebody's missing.
Bill,
What you talking about, dog?
where's Bill?
I don't. Where's Bill Clinton?
Well, Hillary's on there.
He's on there. I saw him.
He's
No,
on there.
I mean, no, not
over on the
Bill
left.
Gates. Bill Gates. Where is
Bill
he?
Gates?
Yeah,
Actually-
I don't see him.
You're right.
This tells me they haven't found him yet, but he is there.
Stephen Colbert. Imagine
Justin Trudeau.
that. No wonder he's so.
Oh my
sad.
God! No one. Oh, that explains a whole lot.
What was he? The what was he? The potato salad?
They used
Robert
they used
De
a
Niro,
famous
that
rapper's. Hold up. They used a famous rapper's government name, Sean Carter.
Oh, his legal name.
Jay-Z.
Mhm.
Did they use Jay's name or?
Oh, snap, son. Ooh,
What?
here's a better one. Hold up. Here's a better one. This one actually has it
Katy
broken
Perry's
up.
not.
Hold
Let's
up. This
see.
this got it broken up better into singers, singers
Oh, there we
continued,
go.
actors, personalities, continues, publications. Publications endorsed and vocal supported state they were voting for directly financial support. So, all right, the people who are posting this is like, can you guys check the correlation between this list and that list?
Gotcha.
So, but yes, there's a big correlation between these two.
I see. Oh, they're
A lot of the same people.
There.
Yeah, well, that doesn't surprise me. I mean,
Billie Eilish. I'm not.
They're going to be
surprised.
endorsing.
I am not
Biden
surprised.
Harris.
No wonder she looks like a half dead zombie half the time.
Pedophiles to the wood chipper.
3 words: wood chipper, feet first.
Okay, according to The Independent, these are names compiled from unsealed court documents, which include Prince Andrew, David Copperfield, and Bill Clinton. These were originally documents published. Oh, they don't say what date. Yeah, these are all previously published names amongst 100 people. 2019. There was 2015. There was a defamation lawsuit, which is where the majority of the names come from.
Mm-hmm.
But there should be an investigation of David Copperfield because CBS paid him a fortune for like a handful of shows, and the advertising didn't even cover the costs of the shows. You know, it's obviously mainstream media has been laundering money for a long time to Israeli assets. David Copperfield was also amongst names of people listed as an Israeli asset. So was Epstein.
Well, I mean, Ghislaine Maxwell's father said he was Mossad.
Yeah, Maxwell created a worldwide network of celebrity Israeli agents in prominent positions. And they're being paid through media companies owned by Maxwell.
Yeah, so you reposted it, Nicholas. Yeah. I just wonder what the red box means. Because there was a thing with Tom Hanks and his wife during COVID when they were in Australia that someone says Hanks was wearing an ankle bracelet. And they said they were under quarantine, but someone was saying they were actually under house arrest related to this.
No, they were in Australia, they were under quarantine, and they were under house arrest for trying to leave, but they were never given an ankle monitor according to the investigation. And he was never arrested for any other crime, and he was subsequently sent back to the United States after 19 days when he failed his test. He failed his test twice.
You know, it could be the red boxes are people who are confirmed that have been there, especially on the plane.
Yeah, but The Independent, a left-wing media organization, is saying this list is compiled. It's true, but it's compiled from court documents. These are names already known.
Hey, I need some water. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
But some of them, you'll have Ron Eppier, who's a known trafficker. Some of the non-names are more important. There are people on that list, of course, who travel to the island who are lawyers, hairstylists, butlers, catering staff. But they're breaking down the entire list. There's a lot of names people don't know or what they are or who they are. So who knows the Roberts? Aren't the Roberts actually a key Jewish family? Big in media ownership or something?
Coffin nail left.
Because every member's been less about, although it's of English and Welsh origin, known as the son of Robert, apparently there's a branch of the family in the United States who are Jewish, and there's Liberia, it's a lot of them.
Yeah, there's quite a few people in here. I don't even know who they are. It's interesting that Ellen DeGeneres does not have a red box around her name.
But Virginia Guthrie sued somebody by the surname of Roberts, and he and his family members are listed. Apparently, he's a big mogul or something, but nobody
I don't
knows.
know.
Seems
I mean,
to
there's
know
several
who he
Roberts.
is.
I mean, you got Julia Roberts and her brother. You know, they're actors.
No, I'm talking about celebrities. I'm talking about Robert Roberts.
Oh, okay.
It's
interesting that
sort of executive.
Allison Mack is on here. Isn't she in jail for that
No, she did
Nexium?
her time. She did a deal, remember?
Yeah, I don't know. What was that? Nexium? What was that?
Nixon, yeah. Nixon. No, no Val. NX something, yeah.
Yeah, some sex cult that she was in.
How do you spell her name?
Who? Allison
You just
Mack?
said. Sex cult. Oh, yeah. Is it MAC or MAK? And now it comes up. MACK.
Yeah, she's like the 7th one on that list. She's right under.
Yeah, she got her role on Smallville via the casting couch, and ever since then.
Yeah, but she was involved with some cult thing. She was like.
Yeah, they call it Nexium.
Married to the guy or whatever.
NXIVM.
Oh, Nexium. Are you talking about Kristen Kruick or Allison Mack?
Allison Mack.
They both were tied up with Smallville. Allison Mack got Kristen Kruick in it.
Well, she tried and she didn't do it, but Allison Mack
was
the one that
released.
They both got. Wait, when did she got released?
On a $5 million bond. Yeah, she pleaded guilty.
Huh.
Well, she's in the negotiations for a plea deal, and she only got 3.5 years in prison and probation and community service, and was released after 1 year.
Oh, okay, so she's out.
Yeah, but she did a deal. But why is there no further arrest?
Well, they arrested the guy that was running the cult.
Yeah, I guess that's what they wanted. They wanted a neat bow, and she agreed to give him that neat bow that tied everything to one person, and not a wide conspiracy. Was there a wide conspiracy? Alison? No, it was just this guy, Renier.
Well, and there was an actress on the new Battlestar Galactica that got caught up in it too.
Yeah,
I forget her name. She left the show. She was more a victim, though.
Leonardo's on the list. Anybody shocked?
Dude,
No.
I loved
on the list.
I loved that Smallville show. Did you guys ever watch it?
No.
Speaking of TV shows, Anime Night. Did you watch the first season of The Last of Us?
Don't get me started.
Did you watch it?
Don't get me started.
Yo, bro, they just released season 2's coming out in 52 days, 51 days. Yo, it's so bad. It's so bad.
I wish I was in the room with these people so I would shout very no words that I cannot say on here.
But I'm extremely interested to see what they're going to do, because if they change season 2 in the slightest bit, all right, that means we were right.
Mm-hmm.
That means we were right. Here's the thing: if the HBO's in a pickle, and Naughty Dog's in a pickle, all that stuff is a problem, because all right, if they nail out season 2 of The Last of Us beat for beat for the game, it'll bomb. HBO will not. They will cancel it. All right.
Yeah. Well,
if they change the story,
yes,
and be a reimagine, that proves the fans right.
Remember, a lot of people don't know this, but Naughty Dog's third game was cancelled and bombed.
Yes.
Well, actually, it was released and bombed in the test audience, so they cancelled it. They cancelled the third game release. It bombed in the test audience. That's how gay it was.
That's okay. The Last of Us 2 was so bad, GameStop had to change their return policy.
Yep.
Yeah,
I remember that. I
Yes.
remember that
People
because
ate that game up when it came out because of the goodwill of the first one, which is true, except me, because I was following Geeks and Gamers and Nerdrotic and all them other people that were talking about this game, and they
We
were
got
talking about
early
leaks
access,
and
yeah.
everything else, and it was just I knew before the game came out what was going to happen, and as soon as it did, I didn't buy it.
A lot of people said they built up Joel just to kill him on purpose.
Yeah, it's bullcrap.
Just so they could look. You can have your revenge story, but make it a replayable revenge story, not a bullshit cutscene.
Yeah.
Particularly when they have people who aren't involved. How did they know Joel? How did they know it was Joel? How did they know anything? You know, there's just so much bullshit. It was just all built up for a quick cutscene, just so they can have their cheap laughs.
Yeah. Well, see, I was having a conversation with this dude. Well, my homeboy, I was in the truck with today, because he's I mean, I'm not gonna say anything bad about him. It's not like, I mean, he's not as involved with pay attention to what people say as I am, as what we do. We focus on this stuff because it's what we talk about here. I have to look this stuff up to know what to talk about on Friday night. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
That's what me and my friend Joker do whenever we do nightcasts and everything. We look to see what our topics are.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, because and we had a sorry for the cheap plug here, but we had a very strong show Wednesday night because we went over so much with like everything that's happening in the world of movies and all that, and it was a lot of fun. We dug into a lot of gaming and everything. We tackled the dirty. We tackled the dirty because remember, if we're not talking, if we're not addressing it, it flies under the radar. No one notices. It's
dude, exactly. But see, here's the thing. So we were having a conversation this morning on the way out, and he was like, you know, I've never really played the games. He's like, I like the episode, I like the first season. I kind of know what's going on, you know, yada yada yada. And I'm like, yeah, dude. I mean, that's cool and all, but
if he likes it, there's nothing wrong with it. We're not
right,
dude.
And I didn't. Walking Dead. It started strong.
Yeah, I love The Walking Dead.
They front load it.
Yeah,
but then they run out of steam. I mean, there ain't that many stories to tell.
We have a few friends. Characters. We have a few friends who do like The Last of Us season 1, and I'm like, hey, if you like it, I'm not gonna stop you.
Oh yeah, dude. I thought. I mean, for real.
I let them speak their piece.
Season one was pretty good. Season one was all right. There was a few creative differences that I don't think I would have done. Meaning like I get, okay. In the game, Bill was not very out there gay. I was cool. I don't care.
It was if you blinked, if you miss it moment.
But no, well, I mean, not necessarily. Bill is kind of integral because it introduced a new way to kill the zombies. Yeah. The nail bombs and setting up traps and stuff like that.
I'm talking about his sexuality.
Oh yeah, that was non, like, who cares?
Yeah, it was nothing.
But they made such a big deal out of it in the first season. It was like, bro, nobody cares.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's whatever. But that's the thing. Like, I don't care what other people's sexuality is. I just want a good story. And when you get in here and you miss the opportunity to have Bill and Ellie like going at it, like butting heads, bickering, and like just fighting all the time, that was hysterical in the game. But they missed that because they killed them off before they met.
Which is weird. Why to kill?
So stupid. It was dumb. But creatively, that wasn't a very good choice.
Yeah. But there's been a lot of things lately where I get it. There's a thing in Hollywood where every story has to be told a new, different way. That's their mentality. I get it. But the problem is, and we're seeing the drop-offs. You know, the MCU dropped off 70% 3 times in a row in popularity. Captain America is struggling to get past 50 million in its second week.
I am not interested in the least bit.
Yeah, but I'm just saying how creatively bankrupt and they are paying the price, but they are still focused. Like you see with Avowed. You know what's happening with Avowed Anime Night?
Mm-hmm.
Rotten Tomatoes at 49%, but it still doesn't say it's rotten.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they're doing. You know, they're artificially manipulating the figures behind the scenes. Rotten Tomatoes, nobody refers to even Rotten Tomatoes on most of the reviewers anymore. They go by the Metacritic score.
It's so all right. So it's so out there now that Rotten Tomatoes was bought and paid for that nobody cares.
Yeah, nobody cares what Rotten Tomatoes says anymore. No.
Back in the day, it used to be it used to be a thing. Oh man, hey, Rotten Tomatoes says it's okay. I'm going to check it out.
Yeah, because it was the top 100 reviewers versus the opinions of the first day audience. Yeah. But they kept changing the rules on who could leave reviews and then started removing reviews because they invented this new term, the review bomb.
Yeah, hold up, dude. Seth Rollins is in Captain America: Brave New World.
Yes, he is. I saw a scene.
What?
I saw a scene with him in it.
What does he do? Is he important? Like, what's up?
I didn't have time to keep in mind I'm at work while this is going on.
Right.
Yeah, so I saw him, but I don't know the context of the scene. So I saw his face, but I was in a hurry because I had to get back.
Yeah, but didn't he tell fans he's barely in it and they cut a lot out?
I think he did, but but I recognized him here. I recognized his face.
He said, "You'll recognize me." He says in a couple of scenes it was the back of his head, and you'll see him in a couple. You might see his face in 2 scenes or something. But
It was
they cut
one
most
of
of it
those.
out.
It was one of those.
Yeah,
So,
it was one of those moments where he was pretty disappointed. Where basically they hyped his appearance. They hyped him up to appear in it. And then they basically,
I could tell you that I could tell you this. I think WWE is like now shaky with Marvel right now because they snubbed Seth Rollins.
Yeah, but the thing is,
I would be angry too because Seth wanted to do this. He was excited. He was excited. He was genuinely excited. Was he not? He's like, yeah, I'm going to be in a Marvel movie and everything, and I'm like, yes, because I like it to see our favorites go to movies and everything. I like that. It's happy. But to see his disappointment, as a fan, it kills him. You could see it on his face. He is seething underneath.
So I'm assuming that WWE paid to get him a spot in the movie.
Something like that, because that's how they did with because WWE Studios at the time, that's how they did with the Marine, the Rundown. No, not the Rundown. Sorry.
I think it was part of the promo thing. Yeah.
The Condemned, and then a few other ones.
Yeah. So like that's what I'm saying. Like I would understand why WWE's all been out of shape because you're paying so much and you get just a touch
they're
of
paying
screen
for
time.
screen time and face time, not for the back of the head.
Yeah.
Or half the scenes on the cutting room floor.
And I think Seth asked for permission too, because I know that you have to have certain permission here and there to be in a Hollywood movie, because except for John Cena and The Rock, because they're already established there. So I'm pretty sure with some meetings here and there with Cena and them, if they worked under him, they would be fine.
Right.
That's my speculation with
John
the whole
Cena,
thing.
dude. Every time, so I've been watching a lot of Raw, WWE in general, and there's a bunch of pictures of John Cena with the Xi Jinping haircut.
Oh God!
Oh man!
Oh no!
Mr. Apology. Hey, John Cena, do you know your lifestyle is
LeBron James
illegal in
doesn't have
China?
that haircut? How come LeBron James doesn't have that haircut?
Where is it? Xi Jinping.
China James, we're calling for you.
China. Oh, right here. Here it is. Hold up. This is the picture. I keep seeing this everywhere, and it's hysterical. This picture is all the time in the background of WWE. It is fantastic. John China, John Cena. I don't know how you pronounce that, but whatever. Xina.
Gina. Yeah, Gene. Yeah.
Dude, that's great. That is great, man. I'm telling you.
God.
That's fantastic.
Oh my god.
Every time I'm watching
Someone
WWE,
should do that with
somebody is in the background holding up that poster. It's fantastic.
It's hilarious.
Someone make a LeBron James variant of that. Make that go viral. Make a LeBron James variant.
That would be hysterical.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
all right, we're winding down. Last topic of the night. Are we getting a Doge kickback?
I hope so.
Oh, the $5,000. Yeah.
Sorry, David, you're not involved in this, but no, I'm just kidding. Nah, dude, I'm like, I keep seeing something about every tax-paying citizen's getting $5,000.
It's a maybe.
Yeah, but not every taxpayer.
Yeah.
I pay tax. Hey, you know when I sell a
we
book
can
in
actually
the US,
go.
I have
We can
to pay
actually have that
US
hangout
taxes,
now.
right?
We can have that hangout now. We got that barbecue now.
Yeah, we can party.
Come on, Elon, give us some money.
Yeah, it's an income tax. I think it's per household.
We'll party at my house. I thought it was for tax-paying citizen.
Nah. He just floated the idea that 20% of the Doge recovery should go back to the taxpayers.
Yeah.
20% should be used immediately to pay down the debt, and the rest redistributed amongst its departments to fund the existing programs that they were intended to fund in the first place.
Right. Yeah, it's
Don't
an
forget,
idea.
a lot of these government programs are redirects. That's how he's finding them. He's just going down the list and says redirect, 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 and he's undoing all the redirects.
Have we found the amount of money that we need to find to send every American or every taxpayer
No,
$5,000?
it's an estimate. It's an estimate based on the forward projections of their final report in 90 days, isn't it? They only got 90 days or something.
Yeah, I think he's only allowed to do what he's doing for 90 days without being confirmed by the Senate.
Oh wow, okay. Well then he better get to it. I mean, dude, he's found a ton of money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's on a time limit. That's all I know. Is the Senate put a time limit on Doge.
But somebody did say. Now this is a YouTube article, so I don't take it as a grain of sand. But apparently, everything that has been found and recovered would only give each American like $8.
Yeah. No, that's published. Don't forget, there's they're only published key talking points. The actual full report is handed daily to Trump, and he only picks a line and says, "Look at this one."
Yeah. Somebody said 20%. Some people said 5,000. Some people said 1,000. I don't know.
Yeah,
but it'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be nice.
I think the 20%
and unlike the stimulus,
5,000 are the same. Somebody said that if their savings were 1.4 trillion or something, then it would be 5,000.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is money already collected, right? This is not like the stimulus.
This
crap
is not.
where,
This is
where
not.
they're borrowing it.
Yeah.
Get some stimmies.
Doesn't include any stimulus money or any borrowings. It's just all the redirects that are being unredirected.
So no effect on inflation either. So
no. Because the problem is, the problem is Democrats locked inflation in by raising minimum wage, which is what they do every time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Even if they don't borrow, they raise it just by raising it. And there's a lot of union jobs that are tied to minimum wage, and so this
a
is
lot
why
of government jobs are tied to minimum wage.
Yeah. They raise it, and
yeah.
and then once all that expense shifts through the economy, you're back where you started.
Yeah.
Or out of a job if in many times because it puts the lower end worker too expensive. The market can't bear it and people get laid off every time.
And they get replaced by an illegal for half.
And they've been
the price.
doing this for what, 40 some odd years, and people still haven't caught on?
No, because the union guy just says, the union will protect me. I'm a union guy 20 years. And then he's out of work and nobody cares because you didn't care when you last. You didn't care when it was somebody else's turn to get fired. So now it's your turn to get fired. Nobody cares about you. That's what happens. For 40 years, the unions didn't care about people losing their jobs. And, and so nobody cares when it's your turn,
Ugh, sorry. But man, I'm running out of gas.
Dude,
it's like the fact that half school teachers are only working 6 months a year because the budget's run out.
Hey, so this is stupid, but I just noticed I can see Lape's reflection in my watch.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Let me get real close.
So
now it's David.
How's the Megazord treating you?
Oh man, it's fantastic. Oh bro, I didn't even tell you, dog. So I was it last week?
Last
week.
I wasn't here last week.
That's right. I was scrolling. So like, obviously, you guys know that my job takes me around different places.
Yeah.
I was scrolling Facebook about so I was scrolling Marketplace about 2 hours north. Ran across Tour the Shuttle Zord and was able to meet up with the guy that afternoon and pick it up.
Oh wow!
I bought it. Yo, I scored it for this dude for so cheap. I think the cops probably should have been called for theft. He looked at me and said, "Hey man, what is this?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's Tour the Shuttle Zord." And he was like, "I don't know what that is." And I was like, "Don't worry about it. You just made a really bad sell."
No. What's this? $20. That's what it is, man.
Yeah. Oh shoot, I gotta log in. I don't even remember my login.
Yeah.
I was gonna pull up Instagram, but I'll pull up my Facebook. My Facebook's. I just put a picture of it. I've got the original Thunder Zord, and I've got the Tiger Zord to go with it. And let's see here. Here it is. Yeah, I did it Monday the 17th.
Let's see.
Tour the Shuttle Zord's the big green turtle.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. I mean, he's missing like one piece of trim, and like the stickers are janky, but it doesn't matter. His lights and sound, everything works. Everything's cool. The stickers could whatever, but I mean that's my Thunder Zord, that's my Tiger Zord. I've had these ever since I was a kid, so whatever. But that I used to have a Tour the Shuttle Zord like a long time ago, and then I don't know what happened to it, but I picked this one up for dirt cheap.
Sweet.
Like I said, this dude, he got ripped off.
Damn, dude, you got ripped off. Tech support here gets that an hour.
Yeah, but for real,
he stole it or something.
I don't know. It was
stole
in
it
good
from
shape.
his ex-wife.
It was an older gentleman. So like, I was like, well, whatever. He said, "What is it?" I was like, "It's a Power Ranger toy, man. I collect."
He
probably
got it in a junk sale.
Probably. To be honest, he probably did. It was probably in his basement. He had no clue what it was. Put it on Facebook Marketplace. He put it on there for $75, like a couple weeks ago, and then I noticed what caught my attention was he had dropped it to 50. And then it was like it went from 50 to 40. And that's when I was like, oh, bet, click. And I met the dude later that day, brought it home.
Well, he couldn't sell it for more, so.
Yeah. So, I mean, you could. They're going in rough shape on eBay between $100 and $130.
Yeah.
And I would say this one is fair. There's nothing broken. There's a little yellow horn on the top of the head. I mean, it's bent, but it's not broken.
Yeah.
It just needs maybe get like a heat gun or something and kind of warm it up and straighten it. But you want to be gentle because it's like 30-year-old plastic.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Collector Express could tell you what to do with it.
Yeah. I've thought about hitting him up because I want to try to find stickers because that one needs stickers. Realistically, all my old school Zords probably need stickers because when I was a kid, man, I wasn't as precise as I am now.
Yeah.
I could, I would probably do so much better. But I think we're done for the night. I'm going to go to bed. I'm tired,
Yep.
and we got coffee and gaming bright and early in the morning. So, I love you guys out there in Xville.
71 people watching.
Well, it's 69 people. One person's watching over on YouTube. One person's watching over on David's Twitch account. Rumble is one. Let's see. What is Rumble?
Where can
Right
you see
now,
that?
Rumble you can't
It's
see.
gonna
Rumble you have
report.
to pull up Rumble individually,
Oh, okay.
like a second window. Rumble's got one person watching, but I am 219 people over on Rumble. I need one more to be 220. 220 followers. So there's been a couple people. I saw there was like 5 people over at one point. Hey, little Mando.
Yeah, I need to start posting again there.
Django Fett says hello. I had to get Django Fett. I even got Boba Fett, and I got Mace Windu in here. So I managed to get a pretty cool setup. Now I just gotta figure out. What to do because they're going in the collection.
Yeah, I only have 62 followers on Rumble. I've earned 22 cents too.
Nice.
Yeah.
But I haven't posted in a long time, so.
Yeah. My Rumble is going up and down. Ever since I've been posting, ever since I've been broadcasting the X viewers go up, Rumble viewers go down.
Well, you're right. Let's see. My content on Rumble.
I think you'll find too that your Rumble goes down as your X goes up.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not saying
it is
it's
what it
everybody,
is.
but I think a lot of people saying their Rumble views go down as their X views go up.
I've earned. Let's see. Oh, I've got. So if you look on your analytics, on the dashboard tab on Rumble, I've earned $16 in advertising.
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
I've got 34,671 views, 276 active followers, 0 subscribers because nobody cares.
Yeah, I
Watch
think
hours,
nobody on. Yeah,
several. Yeah, but anyway, that's stuff we should talk about off air. Anyway, we will have coffee and gaming tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. Right here wherever you're watching. It'll be on YouTube, Rumble, and X, which formerly Twitter for everybody that don't know. Buy David's book. Links are all down in the description. Check out Channel Dad Brian Lape's channel. Next week, Anime Night will be on his channel, celebrating his birthday. So yay, happy birthday!
We'll have a raid. We'll have a raid. Channel raid.
Where's my button? Hey, happy birthday! Yay, happy birthday!
My birthday's on a Saturday.
Shut up, Lape. Nobody cares. I'm just kidding, dude.
So we can do something that Friday night before.
We can. Hold on. Where is it?
I'll make sure I have the good stuff.
Shut up, Meg.
Shut up, Meg.
You
Anyway,
only turned 57 once.
Man, dude, I remember when you turned 50. We've been friends a long time, dude. Dang. Yep. Anyway, all right. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. and then following Friday night, 9 p.m. right here on the Men's Room. You guys take care. Have a great night, and we'll see you next time.
And goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Good day, sir.
Later, dudes.
Good night, Jim Bob.
Hell, I got to go.
Peace out.
Burn in hell, New World Order. Fuck you. Fuck you, New World Order. Fuck you, Bill Gates.
I love you. You gotta do better than that. I love you.